sides, left and right now. Gabriel, that's decent, and thumped in for the equaliser by Casemiro. Houston sways it.
Susano
Quickly on the scene to, well, win it and then lose it. Guimaraes. Castro, what a goal, Martinelli! Brazil are heading through to the round of 16. For one glorious moment, Houston belongs to Brazil.
It is Kieran Trippier. It is delicious! Glorious, glorious England goal! Rakitic for Vasilko, aimed in beyond Mandzukic and fired home by Perisic! Croatia's cravings are satisfied, at least for now. Pickford beaten by Perisic. And the semi-final is back where it began. Pivaric. Walker got there. So though did Perisic. Mandzukic! Croatia hit the front! Croatia may be going all the way! Mario Mandzukic pounced! And England are hurt! England are hurting!
Run scoring just twice. Masaka with just a little nudge there, but he's lifted over. Oh my goodness, it's in! Extraordinary goal! Shomurodov! That's an outrageous finish! No wonder Cannavaro's got a big smile on his face. Strolls it in. Jan Wissa, the coolest man in Atlanta, and DR Congo's hopes of the knockout stage. They are pushing on here. Elia, oh, took stunning! For Sumaele, the most delicate touch that may just send DR Congo into the knockout stages. Wissa.
Oh, he should have left it.
Jan Wissa. Oh! That'll do. Jan Wissa, the main man again for DR Congo.
First blood France, 1-0. Griezmann strikes again, and it's the early breakthrough they were looking for in the 13th minute. Griezmann never looked like he had a moment's doubt. It's Nicolas Tagliafico. Eva Banega. Di Maria. Oh, what a goal! What a strike! Argentina level. It's Angel Di Maria with the sweetest of strikes. Well, Angel Angel Di Maria hadn't really been in this game. And then this. It almost left a vapor trail. Comes out to Messi. On that famous left foot, deflected and in! And Argentina lead! Well, this is just amazing stuff. Messi scores in the knockout rounds of the World Cup for the first time, if they're going to credit. France with the youngest squad at the tournament, and Argentina with the oldest squad of those who've stayed in so far. Pavard! Oh, how about that? Glorious! Benjamin Pavard puts France level in what is turning out to be a pretty astonishing game. He couldn't even have dreamt that. Pick that out. On the turn there was Matuidi and Mbappe! Oh yes! France in this seesaw game, 3-2 up! Just a roller coaster ride of emotions in Kazan. Really hit it, and Matuidi, good ball, Giroud, helped on here, and Mbappe's got another one! 4-2, and now France really are in control. Beautifully set up by France. Comes from the goalkeeper originally. Messi again. And Argentina have another one. Hang on a minute. Sergio Aguero. 4-3. Maybe this isn't done just yet. He's onside.
Ice cool. Hansi Flick's Jim. Useful ball that. Oh! It is an equaliser for Japan. Denied us this great finish. Lovely touch there from Asano! And the nation from the land of the rising sun. The sunset will take.
Hit on by Valvecos into the path of Somerville, who goes down, and it's left and it's into the back of the net. And some things are just bigger than football.
The run for Somerville, the touch into space, Mazraoui, the referee allows the play to continue, gets across the face of the goal.
90 is past, the header is excellent! And Morocco are back level! Hear the roar!
To see if they can find that breakthrough. And it's their center back, Issa Diop. The Fulham man gets forward. And as the service comes in, curling
against Spain. What can he do here? Netherlands strike first.
Short step up, confident take, inside the...
Making himself big. Elayouni off the bar! Kluivert hits the bottom of the post and covers his face. A hesitation in his run-up. And the Netherlands #1 replicate that here. He can! Oh, it's over the line!
It's just so incredible.
Weghorst delivers. A powerful strike. Talabi. And it is all level. Jax. Netherlands man who rolls it wide.
The responsibility of the goalkeeper is to make sure he stays off his...
On his 100th cap, and he hits the bottom of the post. That two scored apiece.
How many times?
Skipping side to side. Somerville starts his run up, and it's saved. The Moroccan goalkeeper does it again.
He's moved to his left and his right, back and forth.
Win the game for Morocco. Saibari up against Verbruggen. It's Saibari! And history does repeat itself. What a story in the Estadio Monterrey. What a clash. These celebrations are spectacular because Morocco
Brought.
Cavani scores. And the pockets of blue around the stadium rejoice. Yes, he can. Not a bad cross either. Borges attacking it. It'll come out as far as Campbell. What a goal, Costa Rica! Get a game at Arsenal. Loaned out. Bolaños to turn it in. And Duarte is there! 2-1 Costa Rica! Looking for Urena. Urena! Oh, I don't believe this! I don't believe this! Marcus checked to see where the goalkeeper was. New.
Nice feet from Pavlovic, and there's Vince! And in a choice, Germany have a lead. Leroy Sané snapping onto it.
To set up side.
Here's Angulo, he can cause a problem. Angulo strike on splendid goal! Finally, and in style! Ecuador are off the mark! And the yellow flags are flying! Vite plays it in, Rodriguez, it is touched in! Plata from right on the line! And Ecuador are alive and kicking!
Portugal on the front foot now. Korean Republic scrambling to get back, and they didn't get back in time, and they're behind early in the game. Ricardo Horta, what a way to announce your arrival at the World Cup. And it comes, and there's an opportunity here for an equalising goal. Kim Young-won. Korea Republic right back in the match. Son still going, support arriving. Oh, they've scored! They've only gone and done it. It's absolutely extraordinary. In added time at the end of the game. As it stands, that's the goal that means knockout football for Korea.
Flicked away by Vlar, only as far as Dos Santos. Blint after him. Dos Santos with a shot! Dos Santos with the goal! Mexico take the lead! 3 minutes into the second half. Giovanni Dos Santos, his first goal for 2 years. The latest corner, Ochoa got it wrong, but might get away with it. Schneider! 1-1! 3 minutes minutes from time. Wesley Sneijder rescues the Dutch for a place in the quarterfinals of the World Cup. Huntelaar scores. Last state, here we come.
That's good play. Jean-Jacques across. Oh, they scored! Lenny Joseph! Listen to this place! Well, Pulisic with the stop, and it's going to be forced in. Hakimi on the line. Catching there where it matters for Morocco. How they needed that. Not really been able to get in the game at all. Now he does. Oh my goodness! Oh wow! Wilson Isidore!
To find the pocket of space, and then bang!
Hakimi, there's the pullback, and there's the leveller. Saipari at the World Cup again. 2-2. What a game of football this is. An instant response from Morocco. And Saipari. It's the movement again. Oh, flicks on Rahimi with the time. Shot in. An impact off the bench. Sofiane Rahimi.
Tears of joy.
So is that stadium play? It has. Oh, they're going to be in here. Oh, Henty thought he got out.
Marquinhos. Neymar. Into Neymar. Could be a chance here. Goes for the return. It's Neymar! Now Brazil!
What a goal!
And Neymar breaks the deadlock in this quarter-final and equals Pele's national record. Goal number 77. Myers' header into Modric. Maybe a chance to break. Here's Boršić now. Plenty of Croatian players up there, and the shot finds the back of the net. Oh, what a goal! What a moment for Croatia!
Incredible! Unbelievable! This team do never, ever give it up.
Bruno Petkovic, who keeps calling and calling for the ball, finally got it.
Deflection? Was there a deflection? Just have a look here when it comes back to Petkovic.
Nikola Vlasic to strike first for Croatia. That's a well-taken spot kick. Addition ratcheted up towards the max. It's Rodrigo against Livakovic. And he's saved! Livakovic is at it again, just as he did against Japan, saving the first penalty. Early advantage Croatia. Both teams so close to a semi-final, they can almost touch it. Never any doubt about it from the moment it left his boot. Switzerland on the second match day. Can he get them on the board in this penalty shootout? Yes, he can.
Very, very well taken. Hit it hard, didn't he?
Luka Modric, Golden Ball winner as best player of the World Cup 4 years ago. Leader of Croatia. Call as you like. Alisson nowhere near it. 3 from 3. They can't bear to look at it. And he's put it away so well.
Well done, well done.
Mislav Orsic, not on the pitch for long. But he's got the job done.
What a pen. What a penalty.
First potentially decisive moment in this penalty shootout. Marquinhos, oh, he's missed! Brazil are out! The shock has happened! Croatia, for the second time in the space of a few days, win via spot kicks. Brazil's players are on the floor. Croatia's are up in arms in the air. They can't believe it.
Jai, Mane, fizzed into the middle, it's a lovely effort, and the goal! Habib Diarra! In the right place!
Credit Senegal for the patterns of play that they're doing. They're running off the ball, excellent. Mane using that as a decoy run. And then
Appearances at these World Cup finals as he did in 20 Premier League games for Sunderland this season. Here they go here with Ismaila Sarr! A brilliant touch! A brilliant finish! A brilliant moment for Senegal! Ismaila Sarr's World Cup hot streak continues. And now Belgium have it all to do. Raska, Lukaku. He was trying for Trossard. Meunier, Lukaku! A Belgian lifeline. He has scored some goals in his time, through the years, through the levels, and my oh my! 7th World Cup goal, which just increases his record tally at these finals for his country. In from Trossard. Oh, Morijo came for it! Wow! In a flash, Belgium up! Senegal had a round of turnaround.
can you believe it? I can't. It didn't look likely, David. It really didn't.
To surely decide a remarkable game. And he scores! Some may debate the decision. You cannot debate the finish. A stunning penalty.
Possibly be an absolutely brilliant penalty.
Given away by Kroos. It's so unlike him. Klaassen, Toivonen, can he get it down? He's done it! Ola Toivonen has put Germany on the brink of a humiliating exit, and the Swedes on the brink. Kroos, I'm sure will have got that mistake quickly out of his mind. Werner's cross, dangerous! In! There's the response! Marco Reus! And the wounded giant has woken up! Kroos will go for it and score! For him, but an inspirational moment from Toni Kroos. Well, when they're...
The little pullback, miscue, and diverted towards goal and in by Nizar Al-Rashdan. Jordan in front for the very first time at a FIFA World Cup. Mahrez with the corner, headed towards goal and in, and Algeria get the equaliser, and it's the substitute Nadir Ben Bouali who has made it 1-1 with a powerful header.
Absolutely the reason that he was been brought onto the pitch. FIFA World Cup.
Ajmusa's delivery could drop anywhere, and it's turned in from close range. It's the second goal for Algeria, and it's been scored by Amin Gouiri. From 1-0 down, Algeria lead.
It is David Villa, he scores and Spain lead. Spain 1, France 0. What a breakthrough it is for the team that has come into the match, possibly as the favourites. The team. Vieira, it's opened up this time, he's onside here, big chance for Ribéry, must surely equalise, France are level, and it was a touch of genius from Ribéry. Well, he's away and running down the touchline into the arms of the entire French squad. He has breathed. French have plenty forward as Zidane takes it, it's away, and Patrick Vieira may have won the match for France. The Spanish were all over the place, and Puyol's stupid mistake in fouling Thierry Henry. 3 or 4 days ago, people were talking about the most potential winner. France have a break on here. It's angled across to Zidane. Can he finish it once and for all? Zinedine Zidane, 3-1. France are in the quarterfinals. It's Zizou, and it's goodbye Spain, I'm afraid again. Once again, all the dreams of the Spanish have evaporated, destroyed by the world. Free at the far post, and in!
Defeat to Paraguay, and remember Paraguay were down to 10 players for much of the second half, and here they are, and it's their opening goal at this World Cup. That's what Turkey can do. And Arda Güler actually after the first. Jovis, Güler, third man run is good. It's very good for Turkey. Kenty with little or no effort with a long throw. Oh yes! What a great hit! And what a moment for Sebastian Berhalter. And it misses by a whisker. Double situation there. Good cross. Chance for the winner for Turkey. And there it is.
To go first. Nerville. Absolutely perfect. Cruz to make it 1-1 in the penalty shootout. Silences the crowd. Brilliant penalty. You can put your mortgage on it. Penalties. Advantage Germany. Podolski. Confidently put away. Oh, he's found the corner with a really well-struck penalty. 3-2 now in Germany's favour. Penalty spot. This to make it 4-2. Germany in touching distance now. To try and keep Argentina in the World Cup. He saved it! Germany are through! The Olympic Stadium at Berlin explodes into noise and...
Oh, but it's gone in. And Vieri, once again, is the scorer. His fourth of the championship. Where did he come from seems to be the expression on the face of Eun-jae.
Well, it's a great corner. It's a great corner.
They keep the possession. Park Ji-sung looking for the return. Field for handball. Not given, but the ball has gone in. And it's Seo Ki-hyun. 3 minutes to go, and the Italians have been made to pay. Why do they always do it? Lee Jung-pyo with the cross. Ah, yes! And it's the man who missed the penalty who scores the winner. What a story! And Chung Hwan has put Korea into the quarterfinals. They have matched North Korea, who were the first side from Asia to reach the quarterfinals. The Italians are out. Maldini cannot believe.
Pickford's there.
Yeah, warning sight.
Kane down under the challenge of Patrick Berg, but here comes Odegaard. Kane still not back on his feet, and it's a goal for Norway! Andreas Schjelderup powers it past Pickford. It's a stunner for the Norwegians, and Schjelderup, the one player brought into the team today. Did their matches well, Norway, here at this World Cup. They've scored half a dozen before half-time now. Here's Gordon. That was well done. Into Jude Bellingham. Bellingham with the equaliser. Cometh the hour, cometh England's number 10 yet again. The three lines are level. Fifth World Cup goal in the United States.
We'll see how, firstly, Elliot Anderson's a ball in behind for Anthony Gordon. Takes a really good touch, looks across, and Bellingham is really...
Pass. Anderson nearby too. into Morgan Rogers. Rogers lets fly. It's 2-1 England. Bellingham's there once again on the follow-up. Morgan Rogers shot spilt by Neelan.
Another huge moment from Jude Bellingham. He's the quickest one to react. England persistent pressure. Bellingham really quick to react.
The canvas in this game. Here's the goal once more.
Yeah, it's just persistent play. Rogers then in the end decides to have a strike. Neelan, I'm not sure if he's unsighted initially, just never deals with it.
For an early lead. Lionel Messi, always centre stage, often seen with silverware, but found him. Now an opportunity for Saudi Arabia, and it is taken. A blockbuster start to the second half from Nawaf Al-Abid. Oh, and that's a brilliant effort, and they've turned it right around. In the space of a few minutes, Saudi Arabia.
Matanovic, Vlasic, Stanisic is outside him. Perisic is at the back post. Stanisic for the cross. It's going to come to Perisic. And Croatia have scored. All the talk of the great veterans in their World Cup squad. You don't forget this guy. Against a goalkeeper who has excelled from penalties in Livakovic. Ronaldo. 1-1 in Toronto. And Cristiano Ronaldo can get them to cry Sue once more. There's a little bit of space to run into. Goes for the early ball, and the header is in! The super sub does it again! Portugal!
Can Zidane hold his nerve again now? Yes, just. The bounce off the underside of the bar, crept the right side of the line, and France lead. A Panenka start. Fired in deep from Pirlo for Materazzi. A moment of near instant redemption. Having conceded the penalty, a stylish atonement, bullying Vieira and powering Italy.
Fabian Barthez in action first, with Andrea Pirlo first on the spot for Italy. Down the middle, Pirlo. 1 out of 1 for the Azzurri. Good penalty. Gets him down. Wiltor's done this so many times before in his career, but never like this. He's done it now, emphatically. 1-1.
Well, they don't come much better than this.
With the headbutt. Now to take Italy's second kick. He's up to it. Goodness, is he up to it. What nerve.
Right into the corner. No saving that. Barthez.
Another substitute. Another with plenty left in the tank. Trezeguet against Buffon. That one didn't cross the line. Not like Zidane's early in the game. That stayed out. And it's advantage Italy.
Well, he struck it well, hit it with power.
Daniele De Rossi scores. No keeper's keeping that one out.
Well, it's the height that beats the keeper.
He's got to put this in. The defenders are doing it just right. No celebration from Abidal. He knows that was just essential. Plenty on him. Putting this away. Long run. Good penalty. Barthez helpless. Italy are so close now.
But it is a long run. He runs at it in a straight line.
Extra nerves. Sagnol misses. Italy win. Sagnol scores. He went for the blast. France are still alive, but only just.
And he looks across at Barthez. Come on.
Lippi's Italy. Grosso's trying not to think about the bigger picture. He's thinking about the job he has to do, and that's all. And Grosso has done that job. The kick that means Italy win the World Cup in 2006.
Well, you have to.
Really doing that, but both in with a real shout of proceeding. Here's Diomande, lovely ball over. Where's it going? It's going in! Franck Kessié! The Group E picture changes with one touch of the ball. It's another example, though, of how Côte d'Ivoire...
amazing and certainly capable.
Ball in towards Havertz! And under! There's the response that you'd expect from a side of this stature. And from a player who can... Metcher whizzing it into a to make his mark and quite possibly grab all 3 points.
Azpilicueta. In goes Morata! Alvaro Morata. Gnabry, it's good enough for Germany at the moment, but here comes Japan. Oh, yes! What an impact! Off the substitutes bench for Ritsu. Into the danger area. Oh, it's in! Remarkable! But Japan's celebrations quickly brought...
To Robinho, who's onside this time and opens the scoring. That one will count. A ball right through the heart of the Dutch defence. And while the Netherlands look to the Schneider lifts it in here. The goalkeeper's missed it. An equaliser. It's 1-1. Schneider's claiming the goal. The top-ranked team. Count, it's there. They're ahead. Schneider. The Dutch have come from behind.
What's the matter over here? Sapenga! And Sapenga! Now this is a story! England behind! DR Congo in World Cup heaven again! Sheer disbelief.
It's pinning Levac, but watch the run across that draws the attention of Spence. And now
finding Rice. Hung up and deep again. Corden for Kane. England relief.
Unbalanced, they're chasing the first one. Harry Kane, he starts from behind Tuanzebe and he ends up in front of Tuanzebe. One of the key difference makers is Harry Kane's.
Sami getting a toe in. Harry Kane. It's Kane! Oh, wow! Oh, wow! So good.
Instead of rushing the shot, he just wants to get it to Harry Kane. There's so much work to do. Kane never looks up. The instincts that this.
In goes the free kick. Oh, and it's an own goal off Sergei Ignashevich. Sergio Ramos at the back post. But Ignashevich has put the ball into the back of his own net. Russia 0, Spain 1. 1-1. He salutes them, they salute. Will face Andres Iniesta from the penalty spot. Kevin, you've experienced this. You took one in that shootout in 2002.
Yes, don't remind me, it brings back horrible.
For year after year, the jewel in Spain's crown scores. 1-0 for Russia, facing De Gea. Oh, just. But in. TK for Spain, 2-1 for Spain, kissed the post on the way in. And scores cleverly, good penalty, 2-2. Saved by Akinfeev. Golovin scores. Speaks perfect Spanish. Makes it 4-3 to Russia. What is about to happen? Easy can. Kane's got to score and has not.
Today as well. Long throw, headed on, it's in! The captain for Czechia, Ladislav Krejci! And playing behind again, it's a great ball forward, big chance, the shot is in!
As well, excellent pace on it. So just keeping possession, and then that's
over the top. Hwang had continued that run, always in the middle, and scores! The substitute gets the job done. Korea from 1-0 down to 2-1 up.
It's all about the composure. Look at this ball in behind.
To make the challenge, Schweinsteiger, and Muller has his fifth. 5 goals at this World Cup. Schweinsteiger's shot swerved enough to put the doubts in the mind of Fernando Muslera. He could keep it out, but no more than that. And Thomas Müller in to give Germany the lead. Schweinsteiger. It's a very, very good challenge, and here comes Suarez again, and they have the numbers here, and a real opportunity, but is beaten. Cavani with a goal, and Uruguay are back level. Terrific counter-attacking there by the Uruguayans, having been handed possession in midfield. Schweinsteiger dispossessed brilliantly by Diego Perez. That was a wonderful intercept, and despite the stumble is able to bring it back to Forlan. Oh, magical by Diego Forlan. Absolutely wonderful goal. Well, the part that Arevalo played as well is responded to by his teammates. But it was a fantastic goal for Uruguay. And the goalkeeper again came and didn't get there. And in off the head of Marcel Jensen. And Germany are level again. You rather sense it's a game that's going to go the full 90 minutes at the very least before the scoring stops. Oh, it's flashed all the way, and then headed by Khedira, and in. The Uruguayan defence just stood and watched. It flashed one way and then the other. And Sami Khedira stamped his authority on it with a header that might just have edged it now for Germany. "82 minutes played when
the defending champions from Argentina. It's a decent ball in, and they have broken the deadlock. Wow, what a start to the match. What a header. Yasser Ibrahim. The world champions are behind, and Egypt make the breakthrough in Atlanta. Now with Mohamed Salah. He's on his own. Support arriving. It's at the feet of Haitham Hassan. Alarm bells ringing for Argentina. 2-0. This time it's going to stand. Mustafa Zika was denied a few moments ago. He's not about to be denied again. And Argentina are 2 behind. Messi looking to start to turn it in their favour, and they are back in the game. Argentina right back in it. Christian Romero. It's 2-1, and there is time for the defending champions. Romero side, plenty of blue and white shirts inside the penalty area now. Block made by Lachine the first time. Lautaro sends it across. It's swept in, and of course it's Lionel Messi. Cometh the hour, cometh the man yet again. Martinez, red shirts racing back as fast as they can. Oh my word, I've seen it all now. Enzo Fernandez for Argentina. Bedlam in Atlanta.
Side.
Shibasaki. And it's missed by Vertonghen. It's a great chance for Haraguchi. He scores! Are we on the way to yet another huge upset? The 2018 FIFA World Cup Finals continue to surprise. Clip forward towards Osako. Here's Kagawa. Trying to find room for the shot. It will eventually come in. 2-0 to Cash. Takeshi Inui! What a strike! What a shock! What a scene in Rostov! Roberto Martinez, Thibaut Courtois. Winners corner kick. Chadli wins the initial header. Goalkeeper through the crowd. Not the most convincing from Kawashima. And back in. Oh, what a header! It's a tremendous goal from Vertonghen. Well, Kawashima with that initial punch, and they didn't clear their lines, Japan, and they have been punished by an astonishing header from Jan Vertonghen. Well, look at the angle. Vertonghen's Witsel, De Bruyne, Hazard. Found room for the cross, Fellaini! Fabulous comeback from Belgium. Well, if they're going to lift their first ever World Cup, they'll look back on this night in Rostov. Against all the odds it would. And there's just time for De Bruyne to lead this attack. Japan desperate to cover the spaces. They can't do so for the moment. Lukaku, and here's a winner! Oh, can you believe it? Nasser Chadli strokes Belgium into a quarter-final against Brazil. The Japanese players are just dumbstruck. Were they the victims of their own corner kicks when they sent so many players forward looking to win it themselves? Courtois.
The mini team, they were terrific.
Kane saw the run of Rodgers, couldn't quite find it, but there's a backup here. Rodgers' cross, Gordon coming in! Anthony Gordon! Right place, right time. England lead in the semi-final. The world champions are on the ropes. More often than not, Messi gets into the penalty area. Oh, this one's on target. This one's an absolute beauty. He had the sighter, and now he's smashed in the equaliser. Enzo Fernandez. It's 1-1 in Atlanta.
What a strike. You can't say they don't deserve it. They do. They do deserve to be back on level terms, and that is a big call. He might be, you know. The shot is stunning.
Messi. Oh, and England are in trouble. And maybe through Lautaro Martinez, they're going out in the semi-final stage. It's been header after header after header, and this one finds the back of the net.